If you follow my channel, you'll know that one of my many interests is shaving and grooming. I haven't done a review on any shaving products for a little while now, so I thought I'd do a sort of a best of 2018 and just show a few products all together in a very brief review, just to give you a bit of a flavour of some of the things which I found really impressive so far this year. So going through this, we've got a couple of products here. We've got some homegrown talent, which we'll look at first of all, which is from Barts. Now these are beard oils, shaving balms, UK made, really reasonably priced, and some really interesting scent combinations actually. The second one we'll look at is this brand new product, spotted on Instagram. I do like a good shaving bowl. If you follow my channel, you'll have seen my fine shaving bowl. I might grab that out just to show that in a minute, but a well-featured shaving bowl, absolutely fantastic. It's something really sort of tactile, really important to the shaving experience for me, and this has nailed it. So as I say, found it on Instagram, fresh in the post, haven't used it yet, so we'll do a little unboxing and first impressions. And then finally, a notable mention for good old Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Always come out with brilliant products. If you go on their webpage, absolutely huge selection of scents. This is their Harvest Moon. I've been using that. I don't normally go for a scent, to be honest, but this is a really nice product, so we'll have a look at that as well. So let's get into it. So first up, we've got some homegrown talent for us in the UK here, from Barts Balms. So I bought 3 products here. There's an aftershave balm, which is rosemary and sandalwood. I've got a aftershave lotion, which is grapefruit and pink pepper. And then finally, we've got a beard oil, which is cinnamon and patchouli. This in itself is the reason why my winter beard hasn't gone this year. I had such pleasure using this oil sort of on a daily basis that I just didn't shave it off. So it's got to tell you something, hasn't it? So these are, as I say, UK made, handmade. They have argan oil, which is a specific sort of selling point which they refer to in all their promotional materials. Now, I don't really know what argan oil is, but what I do know is that these are really, really kind to the skin. So I don't normally like to apply anything but cold water, or maybe a witch hazel product, or on occasion alum after shaving. Generally, I like to get a sort of clean, washed sort of feel to my skin. Oils, balms don't really do it for me, but the beard balm is fantastic, and obviously I do shave to tidy up the outline of my beard, shave my neck, etc. And these products are super kind to the skin. The other thing which I really like about this brand, Barts, is the pairings of scents. So I don't think I've ever come across grapefruit and pink pepper before. I haven't really come across rosemary and sandalwood. So all these were a little bit of a risk, but they're very gently scented, and they really work. In each of their 3 products, so these are their 3 products, the beard oil, the aftershave lotion, and the aftershave balm. They've got about 12 different scent combinations for each, so a really good range of products to try out on their webpage. Try out something which I don't think you'll have really tried before. And the beauty of it is, these are between £5.99 and £7.99 delivered in the UK. And you know, this feels like a brand which is going for a sort of premium market, handmade, good quality ingredients, argan oil, interesting scents. But at that price, you can take some risks, try out a few different scents, and see what works for you. So I've really enjoyed discovering Barts this year. Another wonder of Instagram. I'll put a link below, and you can check out their webpage, and yeah, try it out. I don't think you'll find a cheaper or better product out there. Okay. Next up is this 2-part shave bowl from shavebowl.com. As I say, a new product and a new brand, as far as I can tell, having just spotted them on Instagram. As I mentioned before, The shave bowl is a really important part of the shave for me. I used to just use a big mug. It really brought home the importance of a well-designed bowl. So a little while ago, probably 18 months ago now, I did a review on this fine shave bowl. At that point in time, I thought it was pretty much the ultimate design, or certainly one of the best designs I'd seen. So you've got a ribbed inside there, which helps build up the lather. You've got a nice little handle and sort of a thumb rest there, and in between shaves you've got somewhere to rest your brush. So obviously any product that I'd purchase has to top this, and I think Shave Bowl certainly give it a good run for its money. So as I say, 2-part shave bowl. Let's open it up. First thing is, this packaging is really nice. The outer case is that you see first of all as you get it is specific to the product, gives it good protection. It's a plastic product, so it doesn't need too much protection, and it just gives that nice experience when you see that waiting on your doorstep or wherever you might find it when you get home. The packaging is really nice inside, so you've got the first part, which is actually the base uppermost, and then you've got the outline of the top with the place for the brush and the razor itself just tucked away in the bottom. So really nice packaging, always gives a nice experience as a buyer to have good quality packaging. It shows they've thought about every part of your experience really. So as I say, it's a 2-part design. The bottom base is to place your soap in, so they're thinking really a hard puck or shavings from a hard puck. And then the upper part is where you're going to lather, where you're going to soak your brush, and then between shaves where you can store your brush, bristles down so it can dry out nicely, it doesn't deteriorate that way, and a little place for your razor. So little Samogue boar hair, I think this is, brush, very cheap, and the classic Mercure Future razor. Now this is very, very heavy. It does fit. It looks really nice. So that's what's going to live on my bathroom shelf. Pop those out for a second until we give it a demo. Now, in terms of soap, the only puck soap that I've got which doesn't have its own container is this fine platinum. So my wise mind tells me what I should do is I should take a few shavings of this, as I have previously, and just push them into the bottom there. But as it's my only puck and it doesn't have a home currently, I think at the moment I'm going to use this permanently in here. So let's just see if it fits. So that's quite a good old chunk of soap there. As I say, probably a wiser person would take off some shavings, push it into the bottom, and then you'd have an opportunity to change out your soap after a little while. But that fits nicely in there. So let's give it a try. So we've got the brush here soaking a little while in some nice warm water in the top portion here. Now, I think a lot of you would just choose to do this in the sink as you normally would, and maybe if I was up in the bathroom rather than downstairs filming this, here this would be in the sink as well. But it does allow this top portion to warm up, and I do like to try my very best to maintain a warm lather. Now with a plastic bowl, that's not going to be such a big thing, it's not going to retain the heat as well. But that's soaked for a little while, it's nice and wet. Let's just get some of the soap onto the brush and start building up a lather. So we're just loading up the brush with some soap, and obviously by doing this it will help set that soap into place so it won't be popping out of the bowl. Okay, so we've got the brush pretty well charged with soap, so let's build up the lather in the bowl here. And the first thing I notice, my thumb's instantly gone into that groove there, so I've got a good grip. Okay, so we've built up a nice lather there, certainly enough for the first pass. And yeah, I think that's pretty smart. What I would say is that I kind of miss the grooves that you find, or the ribs rather, that you find on the fine bowl. That would be a really good improvement to this actually. If they could just cast a few grooves into there, it wouldn't affect any of the other use of this product. But yeah, a really well thought out and good looking product there. Very impressed. And finally, we get to the good old Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Now, this is a brand which I follow with great interest, and I think most of the sort of shaving hobbyists out there probably know a lot about this brand and have sort of followed their progress over the years. US handmade, amazing range of products, and this is their Harvest Moon after-shaving cologne. Now, as I said with the Barts Balms products, after a shave I don't tend to want to put anything but cold water on my skin. If I use aftershave, it will generally be as a scent rather than sort of part of the shaving ritual. Now, I've used this both as part of the shaving ritual and as a scent, and certainly in both instances I find it pretty kind to the skin. Always very hard to describe scent in words, or it is for me at least. Tasting reviews and aftershave reviews aren't my strong suit. But what I can say is that the scent really does last very well. It has a wonderfully warm feel to it. The web page describes this as having smells of tobacco, blackcurrant, white sage. Those are sort of, certainly the tobacco is something I attribute to a warm, sort of homely, traditional sort of scent, and that's what I get out of this. I'm not sure if I get the tobacco, I'm not sure if I get the blackcurrant per se, but it's a lovely warm smell. Now, my wife describes the scent as being similar to baby powder. Now, I'm not sure quite whether that mirrors the idea of a warm scent, but that's just a second opinion. I'm not sure if you take that as a good thing or a bad thing, but it is a thing nonetheless. So, lovely product, always good value, always good size bottles, handmade, great scents, longevity, kind of the skin. Yeah, worthy of an honourable mention. Well, as I say, a brief overview of some standout products I've sort of bought in 2018. Really fantastic trying new things. That's part of the joy of shaving for me. As I say, I hope that's useful. Maybe you'd like to try out these products. Certainly really impressed by the Barts products, and this shaving bowl is pretty great too. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. We might share some other common interests, so everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, cycling, guitar, quality footwear, denim, that sort of thing. Please check it out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and obviously please subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.